quite as, you know what. Alright. No SRL. Okay. Alright, first hole. This is probably... Yeah, I know that the cup is in the center. It's about 358 yards to the flag regardless, because, well, there's only 2 possible cup locations and they're both super close to each other. Alright. Well, what's the point of even pressing X at all? Because what's the point? I can't even see the landing point. Okay. Alright, I need a feeling for this. Okay, so I need to do this before Mario makes noises, because otherwise the meter's gonna go past and I'm gonna do stuff. Okay, it never rains on the first hole, that I know. So I can be confident in my putting. Alright. Oh god. I'm so very scared. I remember doing this before and failing epically, so I'm gonna give myself a chance. I'm gonna use auto swings. Okay? I hope you guys don't mind, but this is still hard enough, probably hard enough as is. It's all timing. Alright. That felt a little quick, but not bad. Okay, that best drive means I'm in the fairway. It means that much. Okay. So what club do I have? I'm gonna go up until I get the driver. 1 click. So I was given a 3-wood. That sounds like a decent idea. I know that my aim was far enough right, and when you do auto, the impact wiggles somewhere between the blue line that's above. That's the auto impact zone, and Mario has good enough control that the shot never goes way too far left or right. So the tree's not in my way. I'm gonna do bottom of ball though, just to be safe and just kind of keep things under control. All right, that's not super quick, so this is a good lie. This is decent. All right. Okay, and Mario can make 2 different types of noises, so I just gotta do it before he makes those noises. Okay, that might have been a little short again. Okay, I'm not on the green. Chances are very high that I have an approach shot. Because, I mean, unless I totally butchered the distance on both of my shots, I can't be more than 60 yards away, but let's scout for it anyway. Alright. So, distance-wise, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 19 and 5 is 24. It doesn't really matter if I'm exact if I put this back up. It's all timing anyway. And approaches roll so I can afford to underhit. Because I'm not using backspin. Alright. God damn. This is silly. This is just plain wrong. Alright, so this is less than half. Alright. Yeah, and I know that this is an approach because Mario made a noise. He doesn't make the noise when I putt. Yep, this is approach. Okay. Because I could be on the fringe. I could have been on the fringe, but I don't think I'm not on the fringe. Okay. Well, I'm on the green. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 3.3, and each of them is 0.7. So that means I'm about 6 feet away. Oh my god. So these are quick taps. Par's good. Par's good. Alright, I'm gonna try to go a little faster because otherwise this could take a while. But there's a lot of analysis that has to go down here. Alright, second hole, okay. This is just the same kind of thing. Press A approximately 3/4 of a second later. Same kind of thing. It's almost like the reaction time if you have to press your brake pedal. Or something. Okay. I think I'm still a little bit too quick. Maybe 3/4 of a second is too short. Okay. Now, chat, you could still say stuff anyway. I don't care, but I just can't see it. That's all. Okay. Are you really giving me a 3-wood? This is downhill. But on the off chance, I'm not going to be going full power. And I know that this slopes from right to left, so a little nudge right should help out. Okay. That sounds like a good lie. Alright. Alright, come on. Sounded like either I failed the accuracy or the auto failed. Because sometimes it won't always be perfect. Still on fairway. Still on, yeah, still not on the green. I can hear if the ball hits the rough, so that's not rough, I don't think. Alright. Okay, so that sounds like an approach. Because the meter the things move faster when it's not an approach. The cursors move slower on an approach. That I know. Oh gosh. Alright. Wow, I'm really close. I have to, like, literally almost double tap. What the fuck? Was that a dunk?
Very well done.
Oh, fuck me. I'll take it. I can't see a fucking thing. God. Alright, hole 3. The par 3. Oh. Okay. I'm giving a 6 iron regardless of hole location. I hope to God that it's center flag, but... because that way then the distance would actually be good. Because otherwise, full power would overhit if I'm given the other one. But I have to hedge my bet. And maybe kind of go for not quite full power. Let's see what happens here. Alright.
Nice shot.
Alright. I think I got the timing down now.
Nice
Because
ball.
that and both the auto was within 1 unit of the accuracy. That's why you get nice shot. Is if you're within 1 on both, then it counts as nice shot. Alright. Oh crap. I don't even know where the slope is, because heavens knows I only know I'm on the green. That's all I know. And I know that... This is a crapshoot. Let's scout for distance. $17. 17. So mathematics, 11.9. So this is about 15 feet. About 15 feet. Okay. So I gotta go like... Oh wait, the meter's 3/4 on putting. Gosh darn it. I can afford to be aggressive on putts though. So I just gotta add a little delay. Okay, so that means I'm super close. I can just double tap. Okay, par is good. Par is good. Par is great. Thank us for the food we ate. Lol, whatever. Oh my gosh. Is this only the 4th hole? This is gonna take forever. Alright, I know for a fact that if I don't get a perfectly full shot, I'm not going in the bunker on the left. And that's very unlikely, unless I time it perfectly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Best drive, okay, so that means I got a lot of I got a big piece of that. Because that means I went farther than I did on the first hole. Alright, what club am I giving? Driver. That and I'm on the fairway. Okay. Best drive means I'm on the fairway, and I'm giving a 3-wood. That's about almost typical. That's not bad. Yeah, full distance would mean I would get a 4-wood. But this is a 3-wood. Well, I couldn't have lost that much distance. Okay. Uh-oh.
Nice
Alright, I didn't want full power. I need an adjustment there.
Nice on. Birdie
Okay. Alright. I'm on the green somehow. It doesn't sound like it's raining. Alright. Let's scout. 3, 9, 10, 11. 11? 11 this way. Now, if it's raining, that means full power won't make it. But... how many was... That was 9. I think. No. Alright, this... Alright, yep. I counted right. Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 30-ish. Okay. Alright, so this means I'm definitely in the clear. Because the full meter has almost 60 marks on it. Whereas the reduced meter in clear weather when you're putting has like 45. Has like 40 or 45. Alright, so the math checks out. Alright, somewhere I just know that there's gonna be a fair little bit of a delay. Okay. Ugh. Alright, not bad. Double tap.
nice ball.
Alright. One of the few holes where a double tap might not work is hole 16, because I know that there's a lot of slope close to the cup on both locations. But these other greens, they're not that bad. Par 5. Yeah, hole 5, the par 5. Okay. Alright, it's gonna aim me at the tree. This hole's not very long, so I don't really feel the need to power. Yeah. Yeah, if you hold the right for almost like a second or almost a second, then that should... Yeah. Okay. Okay. That should be decent, at least. Why would you give me a 3-wood? Something's not right. One way or the other. Regardless of where I'm at, usually it's safest to add a draw to your second shot so that you avoid the tree line on the left. That could be a problem. Either that, or I lost enough distance and I didn't aim far enough right, so that tree's in my way. Alright. Okay. That's a lot of hang time, so that suggests that that was not bad. Okay. Third shot. I'm probably still quite a ways out because I lost a fair bit of distance between those two shots. And yeah, perfect distance on those first two shots maybe would have gotten me approach distance. Maybe. Actually, probably not even that, so... Alright, there's no point in even doing that. Alright, this is a right to left green regardless, so I'm gonna aim a little right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 iron, huh? Interesting. Good to know. Okay. Alright, that's a little quick. That tells me that's not a full meter. I'm not in the best of lies. That's a little quick. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Nice shot.
That sounded like a little bit more pepper than I wanted on my steak.
Nice on.
Not much roll though.
Birdie putt.
Oh boy, okay. Depending on where I'm at, there's either a lot of slope or there's a little slope. If I overhit and I was on the right side, I might be off the green entirely and not on the green. So if I was aiming at... Shit. This is the corner flag, isn't it? Wait. So I'm gonna miss this putt for virtually no matter what. Full power. Alright, that makes things nice and easy. Yeah, I missed that. Oh, I'm close, okay. Alright. Double tap. Let's go. Par, not bad. I'll take it. Gosh. And like, the only reason I even have a birdie is because I got that crazy-ass dunk on the second hole or whatever. I think it was the second. Oh my gosh, hole 6. Actual... Oh, this one's a little bit long, okay. The hole is either on the front or it's on the back left. I'll have to find out based on what club it gives me on the second shot because there's quite a yardage difference. Alrighty. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What club am I given? A driver? Oh my gosh. And I'm going uphill, so bottom of ball is probably the best course of action. Yeah, it's definitely in my best interest to soften up the rolls. Because unless you catch the rough and roll up, then this rolls a heck of a ways. Alright. Holy crap, okay, so less delay than usual. Maybe I was too conservative. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oops. God. Alright, fuck it. This is a full shot. This is not this is either a super long approach. This is either like a 55-ish yard approach, or it's like a 65-yard wedge. Either way, I have to go full power. This is gonna land super soft if it's a normal shot, and it's gonna roll heck a lot if it's another shot, right? I think I held the... Yeah, I held the L button too much, alright, so... Okay, shit. What kind of putt do I have? Alright, so this is about mid-length. So, slight delay. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I can afford to be slightly aggressive if the putt is not, like, super slopey. Alright, hole 3, number 7. Alright, that is rain. That is rain. On this hole. I hope to God the pin is not in the back. Because otherwise, if I underhit, then I'm gonna end up hitting the wall and coming back, and I'll have an impossible putt, and it'll probably I'll end up bogeying or something. I hope to God it's front flag. Alright, let's scout for that, because I'm either going to be given a 4-iron or a 7-iron. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Wait. Stand approach pitching 987. Praise be to God. This is front flag. Or center flag. Praise be to God. The problem is this is an uphill green, so this ball's gonna stop like incredibly quick, so I'm gonna club up to a 6. Because chances are low that I'll get full power. Just by sheer chance. Okay. I'm on the green, okay. Alright, let's do the math here. Each of these ticks in rain is half a foot. And the max of the meter, assuming I'm at short. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to be more than 30 feet short of this flag on this hold, because otherwise that's like fringe at that point. That's like fringe. So... Alright. 5, 6. Oh, that was more. 9, 16, 17? 18, 19. 30, 32. Alright, so like 14 feet. Oh my gosh. Rain means I'm gonna have to go at least 20, at least like 21, maybe like 22 or 23 to be safe. And that's 3/4 the way down the meter. So this is like full putt timing. This is like full putt timing if this was not rain. This is insane. Alright. Well then.
Very well
Fuck. Is that 2 birdies or 3? God. Fucking Babam still. Ugh. How does a Babam even play golf? It has no arms. And I know. I happen to know that Babam is on the leaderboards for this tournament. I've played this game for thousands of hours, my friends. I know this game like my teeth, like my hands. I know this game. Wait, what am I? Yeah, there's no reason for me to do top ball drives. There's no reason. That's only just to lose distance. I want to make my second shots easier. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 iron. Yeah, because that's 4 wood, 3 wood, 1 wood. Oh my gosh. 3 iron, what the heck? Alright, this is not a perfect lie, because that's a little quick. Probably a little short. Yep. I'm not on the I'm either on the fringe or not quite on the green. Alright, let's first scout for distance. 3, 4, 5. That's too short for a fringe putt. But just to be sure. Yep. It's an approach. Alright, so tiny delay.
Nice shot.
Wow, I think I hit that too hard.
10 shots.
Thank God Mario hits a straight ball. Alright. I'm on the green, so this can't be too far away. Because I know I didn't overhit it by much. Alright. 6. Okay. 8-foot putt, huh?
Nice ball.
This is horrifying. I know there's technically a difference in definition between, like, terrifying and horrifying. And I can never remember the difference between the two. Oh my gosh. Why is... Oh my gosh. Alright, this is... I don't like where this is going. This is... hole 9. The game aims me towards the bunker on the right. So I have... I think... Alright, I'm gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try not to hit full power. Because that'll give me the best second shot, at least. Because if I try to aim left to either dodge the bunker or the tree that's there, either of those could be in my way. That tree could be in my way. Or I could even be outright in the rough or something stupid like that. So, it's gonna do a little less of a delay than usual. Okay. That feels about right. Okay. Yep, driver, that's to be expected. Okay, that's not a bad lie. I can use a driver safely. The question is, do I really need to use a driver? 3 wood. Because no matter what the lie, you'll always have at least some manual impact zone with a 3-wood. With a 3-wood. I'm saving the power shots for like 13 and 17, because those holes are just really long. And it would be nice to keep the third shot as short as possible. Alrighty. That does not sound like I rolled in rough at all. Auto is too reliable for that. Alright, what club do I have? Because there is almost 0 chance. Let me do the math. Okay, so if my first drive is 210, and then my 3-wood goes like 190 at most. Probably 180 actually. And this hole I think is... What is this hole like? 460 or 470 or something like that, so... There's no way I'm in approach distance. That I do know. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see. Pitching, approach, and... sand, approach, pitching. Probably a little too strong.
Nice shot.
Because the game, more often than not, over-aims you. More often than not, the game will over-aim you. Alright, birdie putt. Okay. Glorious. Alright. I can hear if it's raining or not, because I have the volume high enough. Even with music, I can hear if it's raining or not, so... 28. So this is about, yeah, this is about middle. It never hurts to be slightly aggressive on putts, so moderate delay.
Nice bird.
Not bad.
Well done.
Not bad at all. Blinders are bad, birdied the 9th. No rain? Excellent. No rain, no wind. Can't be much better. Alright. I know that regardless of the flag, whether it's in the front or if it's in the back, front right or back, well, you kind of are aimed towards a tree, so... There is so much room on the right for error. Like, the way the fairway goes, it's super slanted on the right side, so... You can basically bounce back onto it almost no matter what, unless you're just totally out of bounds. And I would have to be holding the control stick for like 5 seconds to be out of bounds. Okay. Enough about that. Alright. That was a lot of hang time. I think I got good distance on that. Oh, best drive. Okay, so that means I'm on the fairway, and that was... Yeah. That was good, that was good distance. Okay. Let's see, what club am I given? 2, 3... 3 clicks means 3 iron. I'm getting the 3 iron a lot. Okay. Slightly right-left. Okay. I think I undercooked that one a little bit. Okay. Alright. Let's scout first for distance, and then for approacher or fringe putt. Okay, that's definitely approach then, because Mario makes a noise. He doesn't make that noise if you're putting, if you have the putter. He doesn't make that noise if you're putting. Okay. 10-yard mark. So 5 clicks from 5 is 10-yard mark. Oops. Okay. I held that a little too long. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I held too early, so I have no idea if I'm on the correct distance. I'll have to see what distance I'm on, though. Honestly, yeah, I double tapped with the approach, like almost, so I can't be too far from the cup, ahead or beyond. Like, I have to be inside 15 feet. So, I'm gonna do minor delay.
Nice ball.
Alright then. That's the problem is, you have to like be super careful and analyze things and time things just right and concentrate if you're trying to do this blindfolded. I'm gonna aim slightly left because I know that I'm carrying a bunker with the current shot I have. This is the 11th hole. I'm gonna try to speed things up ever so slightly, but I don't want to kill anything because I'm playing a really good round, despite not really being able to see. Okay, what club am I given? See. 6. It's 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 iron. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Good God. Okay. I'm not on the green. This is the fringe. Shit. This is the fringe. Wow. Because, yeah, this means that I'm not on the green, but the game's giving me a putter. Based on my cues are the music, because otherwise it would either be the birdie putt or the par putt music if I was on the green. It's the course music, which suggests I'm off the green, but fire doesn't make a sound when I hit the button, so I got the putter. Now, you're given middle automatically when you're on the fringe, so now I have to scout for distance. I know that these distance marks are like 2.5-ish. No, wait. 31. They're like 2.2 feet each. So. Alright. So that was 10 marks. 10 marks from 11.1. 1/3 middle. But I'm playing from fringe, so I can afford to be aggressive. So. Moderate, minor to slight to moderate delay. Okay, that plus slope means there was like a 98% chance I was gonna miss. All right, wow, I'm not far. Okay, just be aggressive so that the ball can't slope. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. I would have heard if there were follows or anything else like that, so. Alright. I hope to God that I'm not being given center flag with the tree in the way. I hope I'm given the one on the right. Actually, wait, there's a way to tell. Because center flag means I'm given 3 iron on the 12th hole, whereas I'm given the 4th hole if it's the other cup. Yes. Alright, so let's scout for that. Fuck. 3 clicks means 3 iron. Yeah. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do to maximize loft. I'm gonna club up to the 4, I'm gonna do bottom of ball. So, and I'm gonna do a little less power so that there is a minimal amount of chance for me to hit the tree. That's gonna mess up with my sensibilities for the second shot. Alright. I feel I did that too early. That's not too good. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely not on the green. Alright. Well, this is an approach, though, because that wasn't terribly early. This is a par 3, for gosh sake. Alright. That's 20. Thank God for analog triggers on the GameCube controllers. Thank God for that. 39 mark. So that's a decent ways up the meter. So, about half, if I land this about half the meter, then I think I'm in good shape. Yeah, bottom of ball means the approaches aren't going to roll a severe amount, so distance control's easier. Alright, so I'm on the green and putting. Gosh. And there's a lot of slope on this green too, so... I doubt I can save par. That was 12. Alright. That's like 11 feet. Yeah, because 3.3... No, 3.3, and then 12 is an extra 8 feet, so that's the 11.3 mark. Huh. Maybe I was either closer than I thought, or I was aggressive, and just told the slope to go screw itself. Alright, you guys actually get to see the 13th hole, because on an any percent run, I skipped this hole. Thankfully though, I am aware of how this hole works. The game aims you right, and it's kind of towards a bunker. This hole is a little lawn-ish, and it goes out and then it doglegs left and goes uphill. It's like 480 yards or something like that. So as long as I don't do like full power and +1 with a power shot, I should not be in the bunker on the right. Shouldn't be. Yeah, I want the extra distance. I got 6 power shots and I only have 6 holes left to use them, so I might as well make use of them. Yeah, the extra 10% can help a lot. Yep, best drive. Yeah, because that added 10% and means that increases the chances if I had hit a significant amount of the meter. Okay, so that means I'm on the fairway too. That's good. My next plan of attack is to do a high draw for this next shot. I'm giving a driver. Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm gonna go power. Alright, that sounds about right. Okay. Definitely not optimal, I don't think, but I'm making progress. I'm not hearing trees. Okay, let's scout for club. Because I doubt I'm approach distance. Pitching wedge. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like the pitching wedge. It's one of my favorite clubs in real life. And I can hit it pretty damn far. Maybe I just thin the crap out of it, but maybe not. I can hit it high too, so. Alright. Okay. No wind, straight. I'm surprised I'm not getting more pin shots. Okay. Alright. Now this is either front flag, which has a little bit of slope around it, or it's the back corner flag, which if you're close, there's not much slope, so it's just a matter of correct distance. Alright, let's scout for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Wow, not much. So that's like literally a 6-foot putt. I can just almost double tap.
Nice bird.
Oh, so good.
Very well done.
Okay. See, that's how easy this game is to pick up and learn. That's how easy this game is. Alright. Finding. So much feel factor. That felt good though. I'm giving a driver. Has to be expected because this hole is kind of on the long side. Okay, so it's not like rough, but It's definitely not a great lie. That sounded good. Huh, maybe not, okay. Sounds like I... So... Okay. Alright, let's scout. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So this is a long approach. Because I would be given a default full power if it was a normal sand wedge, because Mario's normal sand wedge is barely stronger than full approach distance. So this is a little slower than normal is, than a normal shot is. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm on the green, okay. See. Alright, this is about mid-distance again. Ah, delicious. Alright. God, my brain is killing me. Band is ever so slightly tight. Gosh. Alright. I'm definitely aimed a little right of a tree, and there's a bunker behind it. And if I fail the distance, or if the auto gives me a late miss hit, then that kind of screws me over kind of badly. So I'm gonna nudge right, because this is not a long hole. Alright. Okay. That sounded very good. Okay. What club am I given now? 3, 4... 4 Okay. So that suggests to me that I am either in a perfect lie or an almost perfect lie. From where I would normally be after an unpowered drive. Because, yeah, total distance on this hole is like 350 around and like 320 as the crow flies. So... Okay, that confirms my suspicions. Alright, let's see where this rabbit hole goes. That's...
Nice on.
Okay, good, good. Gosh. I can't remember how this sloped for the life of me. Oh, gosh. 10 marks. So this is like a 10-foot putt. Not bad. Okay, so it feels like there was some slope. Alright, this is short. If I just do a tiny bit of delay, maybe have this be like a 7-foot strength putt, then the slope won't even matter. Okay, par is good. Par is good. Gosh, my feet are so cold. Oh, this is hole 16. Oh god. I'm not sure if I can par this one because the green has like a bowl shape. And so if you're not like super close or in the perfect spot, then you're gonna miss your putt or putts. Regardless, though, a full-strength 8-iron gets me close. So it's a matter of having good timing. Okay. Okay. Holy shit, I'm really close. I might have lucked out and got the center flag. Because there's not nearly as much slope there as there is on the right side. Not nearly so much. Alright, patience guys, we're almost done. Alright. Trying to keep track. Can't remember, I know I had at least 5 birdies. I can't remember if I had a bogey or not, but I have to play this one out, okay. I have to play this one regardless. Nah, I'll just play all 18 so that I can just see, just for the sake of it, how good of a round I can get. Now, this hole is long, it's usually over 500 yards, so I'm gonna do 2 power shots. Alright, that's gonna be a new long drive for sure. Because that was almost full power. And that was pretty good accuracy. Oh, wow. That tells me a lot. That tells me that, okay. Well, at least it tells me I'm on fairway. Now, this whole dogleg's left. So the game is gonna aim me left. But there are trees there. Or trees near there, so I think it's safest for me to aim right. Alright, power. Maybe do a little draw as well. Yes. Aim right and draw. That is an excellent combination if you want to avoid anything on your left. Alright.
Nice shot.
Well, shit. Looks like I'll be able to use a power shot on the 18th now. Because why not? Alright, it's virtually impossible, even with 2... This hole is very long, so I'm not inside approach distance. That I know. Alright. Now let's scout and see if there are trees in my way. Because if there's a tree in my way, the game is going to give me a much longer club than I should have. 2. Approach wedge. Oh, delicious. Alright, let's go. Alright, that means... That means I have an approach. It's not long, but that means I have an approach. Okay. Alright. This hole's a toughie. No wonder I always skip it at any percent. Alrighty. 3. Short putt for the win. Oh, delicious. Even if there was slope, I would not have been more than 2 feet off. Like 3 feet at most. Hole 18. Alright. Let's power for great lulls. Because I managed to preserve power shots on the 17th. So that means I have 4 left. Yeah, that'll make my second shot on this hole even shorter now. Okay, that tells me a fair bit. That tells me I got most of my shot in, even though this hole is downhill, so your drive goes farther, and then it comes back up here. Okay. Wait, what club am I given? Wait, what's the point of me even doing landing point? I can't see. Alright. That doesn't help at all. Okay. 1. I'm very fortunate to have only gone 1 rain hole. That I believe is statistically like significant. Like I would think the probability is about 1 out of 8. I'm not sure, but and I know for certain there's never rain on the first hole, but other than that, I have no idea. I'd have to figure that out. All right, so 4 clicks means 9 iron. I am going uphill. Should I club up? Because this ball's gonna stop super quick, and if I'm not full power, then I'm gonna be short. I know what I'll do. Something like this. It'll be super soft, and it'll land, like, almost instantly.
Excellent.
Oh, nice! Double tap for the win.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Alright. Okay, that's the music. Alright. Ah, delicious. Oh my god, this is so bright. Fuck me. So bright. Oh my god. -6. And I couldn't even see. What the actual fuck?
New course unlocked.
Alright. That's enough shenanigans. Oh my gosh.
And the award
That
goes
took...
to-
That took a long time. That took over 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. If not at least 50. Oh my god. Alright, and just to show you, to unveil any shadows of the doubt, this thing is pretty dark. Yeah, this thing's pretty dark. Okay. Yep. That's basically what I saw. Basically what I saw. Oh, good god. Alright, lols. Alright, let's see who else is streaming, because 3.5 hours is a lot of streaming time, and it's getting a little bit late, so... Alright. Who is